Relapse is a very common factor when it comes to smoking. It's the rule rather than the exception. Most smokers who finally stop smoking have tried to stop smoking 6 or 7 times before they finally are able to become absent from smoking over the long term. The time right after a person stops smoking is really critical. The first couple of 3 weeks, there are withdrawal symptoms like irritability, anxiety, frustration, loss of concentration, change in bowel habits, change in appetite. Those are classic withdrawal symptoms. And they usually go away within the first 14 to 21 days. The one that remains, though, is the very powerful urge to smoke that we call cravings. The cravings can be very intense, but they're relatively short. They only last for a few minutes. And in the immediate time after a person stops smoking, the cravings can be very frequent. They can come so frequently that the person may think that they're there all the time. As a person is absent from smoking, the cravings, the interval between the cravings gets longer and the intensity goes down so that a person can manage them much better. However, the cravings can remain and come back in any environmental cue. So under the circumstances of talking on the telephone, having a beer or a glass of wine, under stress, having a cup of coffee, those are triggers. The environment is filled with those triggers, and they remind the brain what used to be happening when they would smoke a cigarette would be the spike of nicotine that they would have, which caused pleasure. So these urges can be very powerful, but they're relatively short. The longer a person is absent from smoking, the better, because the intensity goes down and the interval between them gets much longer.